Alright guys, welcome back. Yeah, I had a shower and I had dinner, so let's quickly share this.
The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Oh, that's a great ball.
Well, not far away at all. Buckler will be glad they didn't hear the death rattle.
That's the over. England are 5 for 320.
Well left. There are two kinds of leaves in cricket. This is a good one which sees the ball sail through to the keeper and not rattle their stumps.
Nice solid defensive shot. Quick onto that in the infield.
They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. Smith is keeping things tight.
Wait on.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Yes. Picks the gap perfectly.
50 comes up between these two. They're starting to form a really strong partnership. It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Four runs added there. England are 5 for 320.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Well, hello there, whoever is watching.
The captain going with an aggressive field. A bit lucky, that's just sailed through to the keeper.
Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Hey Tom. I'm back from my dinner.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Huge edge.
A little late on that, no run scored.
4 runs added in the over. England are 5 for 328.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper. No interest in that one from the batter. Smith will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Yes. Gets onto the back foot quickly, and that's just flown.
That one had all
I
the
should have got
ease
400,
and
I
elegance of this
reckon.
batter at their best. Driven perfectly down the ground for 4.
Yes. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Hey, Sharon.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot
It was
shot,
good to
and
see
there was
Sean, guys.
absolutely no
I
point in
really
chasing
miss
that.
him.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
8 runs added in that over. England are 5 for 336.
Oh, 3 people in the chat. Oh, speaking of Sean. Hang on, guys.
No interest in that one from the batter. Zampa will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Hello.
What's going on?
Nothing much. Sort of pop in, so I've got a few minutes.
That's good. So...
Doesn't beat the infield.
Another fantastic dot ball. Australia
Is there
are
anything
on
you
top
wanted
of the
to
moment.
follow along with in terms of the conversation with anything?
So, if we do, hypothetically, we finish
Middle that one.
12th of under, do you think that you can see us
Plenty of confidence to
making
gain from it.
finals
Just flies
the
to bat.
following year on that, or you think that if we do play finals next year that we can certainly have some success,
Want the player coming forward,
like
but
being
it's a
top
tight
4, or
line.
do you think we'll be
Only a top
bottom
ball can put it
part
away.
of the top 4?
Solid defence, very compact.
Just slowing things down.
It's going to
Nothing
be
to risk
interesting
on that
because
delivery.
it's
Just keeping the
hard
ball
to
honest.
really know because you don't know what the changes are going to be. And
Yeah.
then you don't know who's going out and who's going in.
4 runs.
Because for all we know, I mean, we could be going through like a complete rebuild and play like 60% of the kids and finish around, say, 12th. And then have,
I'm
you know,
good,
you get
Devin.
Yowski, Rougheads. I don't think Penderbury's going to retire, but and I don't think Cyberman will either. I think he's got a few years left. But even if you have like Roughead and Howe both retire, I mean that's pretty massive. So if that means that like a Nathan Murphy and a Tyler Brown are in their spots, that makes it really tough to replace. So
Yeah.
it's going to be really interesting to see how that goes. Because I mean, you could have Tom Wilson in there. I don't see Imagine being there in 2023. I think next year will be his last year.
Yeah.
But then you've got like Quainer, so Quainer will be there down back. I think Maynard and Crisp are going to go in the midfield. You probably have maybe Dacos there in defence again, because they're probably just playing in defence just for his development, not because that's his final
Finds the
position.
fielder with that shot.
So if you have Dacos and Quainer as your smaller
No
types,
pressure as they found a gap.
Got forward well.
it's going to be interesting to see how they go, at least from a defensive point of view, because the defence it has been a position, a part of the ground where it's actually been extremely underrated.
Good shot.
Yeah.
And
Found the gap.
I think for those who watch, obviously, was it the West Coast game where Howe came back?
Yeah.
How important he was from a structural point of view, and how other players, like their confidence just lifted because he was there. So it's going to be really tough and difficult to know how are we going to not recover, but like how are we going to adjust without
for sure.
and how there.
No, I think they're 2 years away before they start retiring. Personal opinion.
Yeah, but it's like you just don't know. And then, I mean, do we completely throw the you know, go nuts and do a full rebuild, and do we get rid of Checkers to keep Will Kelly? That potentially could happen, and have AJ as that one that's ready to go. Because I feel like that's going to be very interesting to see where we go with that. Because if we're going with because if we go with Checkers, it's obviously a good choice, but Checkers is a choice for now, not for the future. I don't see Checkers being around further than like 32, and that's, I mean, maybe you could squeeze out an extra 2 years out of him if he's injury free, but you just don't know around that point. But then in saying that too, if you have another off season, I mean, you know, you might potentially go into the draft. If we can go into the draft with, you know, 2 first rounders or even 3 first rounders, because I'd imagine we'd be able to trade up and get another first round, and if DeGoey goes via free agency, that's probably another first round. So if we have 3 first rounders, that would be massive.
I'll try and do more of these Ashes, Shannon. I will be doing your career mode. I may not be able to do it on YouTube. I might do it on Twitch, but I'll try and post them up on YouTube as well.
But yeah, it's just interesting. But then also as well, I mean, if we make, because I feel like if we make finals, I reckon we'll have a few people probably look in our direction if they're a free agent. They probably may not be fully convinced, but at least they might have half an eye on us. But you know, if there's someone that's like, hey, let's capitalise on an opportunity, that could be an option.
Welcome to the Adelaide
and then with other players not having contracts and there being so many, who knows? I mean, maybe we might have a few players that go, screw this, I don't believe in the vision, or whatever it is. Which I kind of find hard to believe, because maybe I find hard to believe because I believe in the vision so much at this point.
Yeah, so do I.
But that's the thing, if someone turns around and says, oh, I don't think we're going anywhere, I want to change clubs, you know, you can't. It's one of those things, like, you can't take that out of the consideration, because, you know, regardless of what happens, depending on how players feel, like, there's always, that always happens every so often. But I think all in all, I think, you know, maybe even if you get like a Murphy or something like that,
always difficult to focus after what
I think Tyler Brown would stay, but
you just gotta stay positive and believe
I hope he does.
There might be a few fringe players that just might be looking for other opportunities.
Yeah.
Trying to see if I can get up what is it?
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
the team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
I mean, if I just look real quick,
really good shot there.
So the VFL lineup, I mean, you got Mark Keane. You know, is he going to be playing the majority of the games? Is he going to be satisfied? Tom Wilson, is he going to be satisfied?
Oh, we should play Tom Wilson.
That will be on the way out. I mean, is John Noble ever going to be tempted to go to North Melbourne and be with his dad?
That is a question mark as well. That is huge.
Because also as well, like, you know, I know for a fact John Noble is not in our best 22, but he'll want to be there.
Yeah.
So, and you know that with his dad, like, he'll probably get a game if he's going to play with his dad. Or play under his dad, sorry.
Just
Ollie
can't
Murphy
seem to get
could be
the ball
another
away. That's
one.
the third dot.
That's the Australia are non-Borilla. Broad coming into the attack from the Cathedral.
I think it'd be too early for someone like Ginnivan because he only played for one season.
Waited on it. Great shot down.
No, I thought I need to see more.
It's guys that
It was
really
just
like
a little
fringe
bit too
type
full,
players
and it was
and
beautifully timed.
guys that are wanting to play and that are good enough but they're not good enough.
Yep.
Like they're good enough to play but not good enough to take someone else's
Can't bowl
spot.
there. Too full and helped on its way.
No trouble at all to punch it
I
away.
mean,
for
I don't
boundary
see
for
Cox
four.
being
A
there
poor
at the
delivery.
end of the season.
No, I think he's gone. I think he'll retire.
Kind of depends. It really depends because like Cox
Short
would be
ball
the
is picked
first
up
one in
early,
terms of
not the
key
best
balls that will
delivery,
probably
but it
go.
was certainly a very
But
good
then it
shot to
depends. I
dispatch.
mean, I think AJ will obviously be very good. It'll depend on Lee McMahon because that'll.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
No, this
Just
it'll be
textbook.
Lee
Sees the
McMahon's
ball
second
go shorter,
decade, so
gets
he's
back
still too
fast
young.
to pull that shot away for six.
Yeah, so Cox is probably on that list especially if you're going to rebuild, it's better to keep a McMahon rather
bit
than
of
get rid of
timing
a
there.
Cox.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top.
I think we will get rid of him. Like, to be honest, he's been great for us. Like, for 5 or 6 years he's been at the club. But let's be honest, like,
Onto the front foot.
it's probably time that he does move on.
That went all
Like,
the
he's
way up
been
toward the
good for
grandstand
us
before, driven away
in the
nicely.
games that he has played, but I feel like it's time that we do move him on and say, mate, you know what, you've been so great for us. We always appreciate you no matter what.
Now I'm thinking about who could even be
Lovely shot off the
Chromesick.
back foot.
For some
Shorter
reason,
ball
Trey
having no
Rusco's
joy in
sticking
getting
out.
dispatched for 4 runs.
I don't know why that is, but maybe Trey Rusco would probably want to go back to Western Australia.
Misses that for 4.
He could be as a All-Australian one
Short
day.
ball is picked up early. Not the best delivery.
Yeah, but not
Good
next
shot
season.
sees them cash in.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be really interesting to see because other than probably
The crowd are really getting quite
Cox,
raucous. It's going to
Imagine,
be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Lovely timing. Will this
how
one go
old's
to the
Noble?
fence?
Is Noble up there in age?
He's
50 comes up
22 or
between
something.
these two. They're starting to form a really strong
He's
partnership.
pretty young.
I want to make sure because he came in the mid-season draft. I feel like he's older than I think
Hit
he
that
is.
hard. Nailed it.
They're so strong off the back foot.
I got the
really
wrong John
well
Noble.
timed. The crowd is on their feet to admire
There was a
that
John
piece of
Noble that
cricket.
was like 73 years old. I don't think that's the right one.
No.
24. So he'd be 25 in March.
Goes up and over
Okay,
the
so he's
six.
not
That's a
super old.
positive option.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early. Quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Runs flowing freely in that over. 24 off it. Australia are non.
Oh, I think he's actually South Australian too.
Yeah, he's definitely from
Or at
there.
least he played in the
A great
sample.
shot, a glorious shot actually to get back and play it like that.
Yeah, we've got a few South Australians.
Yeah, Grundy.
Huge shot.
That's
a
6?
massive shot. Just incredible.
That
Yeah.
was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
That's gone all the way.
6.
Right out of the middle.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Saw that early. No one's
Is it 6 again? No, 4.
The head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Root, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Out. Cut.
Don't on to Shannon's thing.
Yeah, like even, but then if you look at the AFL, like, I mean, who's going to drop off? I mean, I've said it a few times now, but I mean, do you see a Hoskin Elliott drop off? I mean, does he become someone you trade? But I don't think you'd want to trade Hoskin Elliott though. I feel like he'd be too valuable. Because he's got obviously the experience, and with the young team, you'd want him to stay. 28, he'll be 21 in September, so he doesn't have a lot of room for growth in terms of his age. So you wouldn't be able to, I mean, you'd struggle to get a second round pick for him. You might even struggle for a third round pick depending on how much hardball the other team would play. That's the thing, like, I don't think anyone would really want to leave though. Because even if you look at like Binderman, he's only been there for 12 months. But then also, like, he knows, like, yeah, okay, he's gonna replace Elliott, but Elliott's like 28, 29, so he knows that he doesn't have long to wait, and by the time he's waiting, he's just developing, so when he develops, he's ready to go. And we know that, obviously, at some point, well, touch wood, but, you know, we're going to have, obviously, injuries and stuff. So even, say, hypothetically, touch wood, that Ali gets injured, you just go straight in for him anyway.
Yeah, well, that's it.
So it, like, kind of doesn't really matter at the end of the day anyway. If that makes any sense. You able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear. I'm just trying to look up to see Shannon's bloody thing. Ooh. Let's see how far you're in, Shannon, because I want to do mine. Oh. 50 hours. Okay. What about mine? Let's see how mine is. Because I know I'm captain. Yeah, I still gotta play out the game. Should I do Sharon's or shouldn't? I'll do a little bit on Shannon's, that's it. Because I want to get some content out for myself.
Alright, I should be back now. Were you guys able to hear me throughout the whole time? Or
I can hear you perfectly clear.
So that whole time you could hear me, whatever I said?
Yeah.
Oh, so you heard me swear then? Probably not great, but oh well.
Oh well. Mate, I swear too. You're not the only one. And besides, we don't do it all the time, so...
Yeah. No, it's not that big of a deal, it's good to know when I'm being heard or not.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so everything I said, I got my message across?
Yeah, Hoskin Elliott is more of a role player like Main was. Yeah, I tend to agree.
Yeah, but he's better as a forward though. Like,
yeah,
you can't have
Ladies and gentlemen,
You can't have a stat
I'm
that
Mike
basically
Atherton.
makes you.
Next to me in the commentary position is Mel
I think
Jones.
if he's not the best, he's one of the best accurate shots at goal ever at Collingwood. And if you don't have a guy like that in your forward line, then I don't know what you're doing.
That's the
And it showed, like, that's like, yeah, it took him a while to get used to being on the wing and being, like, you know, basically a midfielder. But I guess that was just a part of how bad Bucks was. I think that's what we just need to put it down to. Is that we just need to put it down to, once you master something under Bucks, he just wants you to then do something else.
Yeah.
Instead of actually doing the work and being confident in the role that you're in, and then just leaving you there, that's always probably one of the things that's probably really notorious about Bucks. Is that you'll star in that role and you'll do amazing, and then the next season he'll put you somewhere else, but then he'll then complain that you're not doing a good enough job.
Dismisses that for 4. A bit of West Indian flair to that.
Well, it was
Like that's the whole. That's literally the whole process of why Flip is now in Hawthorn colours, and that annoys the hell out of me. Because yeah, as I've already mentioned, like Flip is like was one of my favourite Collingwood players, and he'd always pop up with about 20 odd, pop up with about 20 touches, 24 touches, somewhere around that bracket. Every so often he'll kick a goal or two. Like he just did his job, and he was, you know, when Sidebottom was going to retire, he was going to be the next Sidebottom.
Yeah, he was.
Like, it was just clear and cut where his future was. And I think, in a sense, he knew that too. So that's probably why he was playing so well at Collingwood, because he thought, oh, like, my future's here at Collingwood, because the process is this, so therefore, I just need to do what I do, and if I do that, then I'm just going to have a career at Collingwood and have a great career.
Because he was a Collingwood supporter growing up too.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Was he?
He was just
Yeah.
a little bit too full, and
Bad for Collingwood as a kid.
Well, there you go. Like it's probably one of the reasons why he struggled. Like he struggled at Hawthorn, because it's a new system. He's probably not as confident.
Not Tom Phillips. I mean, what's his name? Will Hoskin-Elliott. Yeah, he's a con.
Yeah, Hoskin-Elliott. Yeah. I don't know who Tom supported though.
Put away.
I don't know. He wanted to stay at us.
Yeah, even Stevenson, even Trelaw, like all those 3 guys wanted to stay.
And Stevenson was a North Melbourne supporter growing up too.
No, he's actually Brisbane.
What, Stevenson? I thought he was a North Melbourne supporter.
No, I know for a fact it's a Brisbane. He was a Brisbane Lions supporter.
Okay.
Yeah, Hoskin-Elliott's great-grandfather did, yeah. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, that's definitely true. Because I remember when we first got him in the trade period, like that was one of the first things that the club was mentioning.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was the best thing that we did when we got Hoskin-Elliott in May.
Didn't we get Trelaw that year too?
End of 2015.
Happened.
Couldn't get it
It was when Ace happened. DeGarry went for Richmond as a kid.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it
Wow,
through the field.
there you go.
Huh. I thought he was a Collingwood supporter too. Maybe because in his draft year he always kept hanging out with Darcy.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last
And I
week.
just maybe assumed he was a Collingwood supporter. But I could have sworn he was a Collingwood supporter too.
Well, we got Darcy Moore as a...
There's really
Sidebottom went for
I know
Essendon.
Pendlebury
But that's all the
was
short
a
stuff for
Melbourne
this over.
supporter. Sidebottom went for Essendon.
Hurley did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Yep. Out.
So who else was the... Who was the Collingwood supporter? Bianco? Hoskin Elliott?
I mean, obviously all the father and sons would be. So like Will Kelly, Tyler, Cole Brown,
Yeah.
and Nick Dacos.
Tani Brown as well, Collingwood. No, Nick Dacos is Carlton.
Nah, if it was Collingwood, he only had that as a phase.
And who did Draper back? Oh, Draper was Collingwood, wasn't he?
Draper was Collingwood. Oh no. No, there's a video of him singing the song, but he wasn't a Collingwood supporter. He was just doing that because Collingwood won a game one week, and as you know, so when you were a kid and stuff, whoever wouldn't you just sing their song?
I never did that when I was a kid.
Hurley.
Noble looks like a typical like Adelaide Crows supporter. I don't know why, but I look at him and I think, yeah, he follows Adelaide Crows.
Power and precision in that shot.
I know Lipinski was actually a dog supporter because he mentioned that.
That one had all the ease and elegance of
And that's how they
And that was
fucking...
like he said that was one of the hardest things to do as well because that was the goal he followed as a kid. I don't know who Elliot
Onto the
followed.
front foot. Super shot.
I think Darcy Cameron was the West
That really
Coast.
wasn't a great delivery.
Yeah,
Seen early,
potentially.
and it was dispatched with aplomb.
We've had a few Collingwood supporters over the time that played for us as well.
Was a Collingwood supporter. That was a good story.
Just
Who?
textbook.
He was
Sees the
such
ball
a-
go shorter, gets back fast to pull that shot away for 6.
And Johnson.
Ben Johnson.
Don't think we'll be too
Yeah.
happy with their bowler at the moment.
Was Reed
Sounded good the
supporter?
moment it hit the
Not
bat.
too sure. I know Travis Club was, because his old man played for Richmond
Just
Club.
mammoth stroke.
Yeah,
And
he-
Collingwood.
Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Yeah, it's funny that DeGorry went for Richmond as a kid, but he tore Richmond a new one at 2019
That went all the way up toward the ground
in round 2. It's amazing that.
They've actually updated the numbers now. For
Oh,
the new
Jeremy
players.
Howe was Collingwood. There you go.
So what is?
Big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks.
Oh, they're literally
Should have
updating the
confidence
players
to
on
build innings
the Collingwood
and get big
website right
runs on
now.
the board. Quick onto that in the infield.
It's literally so new. They don't even have the centimeters and kilos in bio. So they're probably doing that right now. So I'm assuming, damn, there's no bio Harvey Harrison. What about?
No
Charlie
interest in
Dean?
that.
What
one.
about, what's his
Wallace will be
name?
wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Who's that?
Cameron Clerk. Was he a Collingwood fan or?
I'd imagine they were all Collingwood, weren't they?
Got right in behind it.
Just can't seem to get the ball.
That's
the
interesting.
third dot.
Oh, but maybe they, because his dad played, their dad played for Richmond as well.
Very firmly.
Yeah, that's
So,
right.
I don't know, maybe
Fine display of
maybe
wrist
it was
and
like a
forearm
half and
working
half
together
type
to
thing,
pull
or
this away.
maybe they just like both.
Dermot Brodenbag for Collingwood as a kid, and got the chance to play for us.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yeah, apparently the reason was so that he could develop Sav.
Yeah.
A bit of shape
Oh,
on the ball,
Sav loved playing for Collingwood.
tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Man, I'm so pumped for them to get their bios on the website now.
Can't get that outside the
Oh,
ring
it'll
field.
probably be on by tomorrow, I reckon.
Steph Chiocci was a Carlton supporter. I know that for a
Yeah, I know
fact.
that. Yep.
But she's bloody good looking.
She's a good football player.
Oh yeah.
Nice shot.
I find it so interesting the fact that I don't know who specifically said it, but someone said that once they actually just threw out a game plan and just played the game just for fun, that's actually when they started playing better. Because apparently when they first started, they had all these AFL type structures, and because all the women, they had played footy but never in like a super serious way. So when they came into the AFL or AFLW environment, they were clueless on like what to do.
Yep.
But because obviously they had talent, once they just threw the rule book out the door, apparently that was one of the reasons why we kept playing so well, because it wasn't based on structure, it was just see ball, get ball and kick ball.
Daniel Andrews goes for Collingwood? You serious?
Fuck off, he does.
Nicely played.
That was a very well timed shot off the back foot. Saw it.
That's the only thing I like about him. That's what Tom's saying.
No, he can fuck off. He actually reminds me of an Essendon supporter actually. Dan Andrews reporting. Ha! There you go. Dan Andrews. I'm usually the Essendon supporter. Alright, here we go. I'm usually the Essendon supporter in a full house of one-eyed magpies, but it's hard to look here in AFLW, even if your team isn't playing.
Heaved away off the back.
See, I was right. So he's an Essendon supporter,
Good pressure being
but
put
he's
on
got
the
a
back.
family full of Collingwood supporters. But at least he's around family that have some common sense. It's just that he's the one that doesn't.
Yeah, that's it.
Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit, and this could be gone.
Andrews has previously
after
said
that boundary
he's
last
a
ball.
huge AFL fan and a passionate Essendon supporter. Oh my... I can just pick him. I can just pick him.
A bit
But
lucky
he's
that's
actually
just
Essendon.
sailed through to the keeper.
That's alright, he follows the teams as a bunch of druggies.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well left. There are two kinds of leaves in cricket.
I wonder if
This is
Daniel
one that
Andrews
sees
is
the
on the
ball sail
drugs.
through to the keeper and not rattle their stumps.
Probably wouldn't surprise me either way.
A little bit
Was
of
Jeremy
ball on that
out
ball.
Collingwood?
It's safely
Yeah.
taken by the keeper.
That actually does
Not
seem
enough
right.
on it to entice a shot though.
According to Tommy was.
Yeah, but no, Daniel Andrews is not Collingwood sort of thing. God, we judged the ball on that one.
I mean, if he
Obviously didn't like the
was,
look
I'd
of that
shoot
one and just
myself.
ignored it.
You just said that you would like it.
No, that's what Tom said.
Didn't,
That's going along.
no,
That's-
didn't you say something like, oh,
That was
if
just
he
a
was a Collingwood
massive
supporter,
shot. Middled it
that would be the
and it
best
flew
thing
over
about
the
him or
boundary.
something?
Brilliant stuff.
Oh, did I?
Correct me, am I right in saying that? I could have sworn you backed him in as a Collingwood supporter.
Well,
Kev, you backed him in as a Collingwood supporter.
that's what Tom said. I was wrong what Tom said.
Oh, okay.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Tom said that Daniel Andrews goes for Collingwood's the only thing that I like about him.
Yeah. No, apparently he's got family members in his house that are Collingwood supporters, but he's an Essendon supporter.
Yeah, thank you, Tom.
Alright, all good, my bad.
It's all good.
It was a close call though.
But if Daniel Andrews did bad with Collingwood, I'd shoot myself. Because I did not want to see him out in public.
Could you
Man,
imagine
man-
if he was though?
Nailed it.
Could you just imagine, like, the amount of shit that we've copped already this year, and then just, if he just had a Collingwood jumper running around,
Or he was a
and then like the
member.
media taking, and then the media taking that and running with that, like, Jesus, we've already been through enough.
Leg side off the back foot.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
I just think as well, like he's just too arrogant and up himself just to like if he was a member, I guarantee ya he better not be sitting anywhere near me. I guarantee ya he better not be, because I would want to punch on with him.
Well, for one, if he's going to be going, it'll be in a corporate seat. It's not going to be in just a random seat. So I think you'll be safe as long as you're on level 1 behind any of the goals or on the wing, or even just in level 1 in general. I think you'll be fine. Because he'll probably be sitting in some corporate box.
Massive edge. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion,
and it's probably be harsh, guys, but I just don't like him. I just really don't. Look, if I have to work with him, I'll work with him. That's it. But yeah, like I wouldn't go out of my way just to be nice to him in public.
Oh, that's a great ball.
I mean, to be fair, if I had that opportunity, I probably would be nice to him, because it's like, I don't know, I just feel like you wouldn't get anywhere if you did anything less.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
All it's going to do is just create
able to drive the ball, a lovely shot and good run.
And I mean, and he's also an Essendon supporter, so you know, if he sees a rolled up Collingwood supporter, he's just gonna think about Collingwood in a bad light. We don't need that.
Good shot.
Luke Hodge was a Collingwood fan, and so was Cameron Rooney.
Read the length early to get onto the front foot.
Oh really?
And that raced
Yeah,
away.
apparently.
God,
That's
imagine
just-
if we had Luke Hodge. But then, if you actually think about it, we've got Luke Hodge 2.0 in Brayden
That's a
Maynard,
brilliant
so I
knock.
guess we could
Fully
have Luke
deserved
Hodge.
century.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
it.
been
Better.
fun for any of the bowlers out there.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
God, I should write that on
Left
Twitter.
alone,
I reckon
and
I'd
through
get
to the
such
keeper.
a reaction out of that. I'd just be like, Brayden Maynard is Luke Hodge 2.0. He's like Luke Hodge, but better.
Yep.
Just needs to continue
I reckon,
finding
I
good
reckon
spots
I'd
now.
get barraged by a whole bunch of Hawthorn supporters.
I've been
They're like,
so.
oh, but he's not a 3-time premiership player. It's like, oh, give him 4 years, 5 years, and
Well
he's a
left.
3-time premiership
Not
player.
tempted to play that one.
I've had to support Swoop League over these idiots of that Collingwood fans that, you know, the things that they say about him, about Swoop League.
Oh yeah, something about how apparently someone paid his membership or
Footwork
something.
behind the stumps, taking it cleanly.
Yeah, like Mark Cord and all the
Like,
rest. Like,
freaking Mark Waterboy wouldn't even know who he is.
yeah, that's right.
This is everything.
No, because I'm agreeing with Swoop. I think everybody should be able to vote.
Drive away.
I think if you're a member, if you want to vote on an AGM, I don't see why not.
Hits that well onto the back foot and cracks it away.
Doesn't worry about going down the ground with a 4 square of the wicket.
No, I think he's a more of an NRL fan.
Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Apparently, it says he's
Little lace on
publicly
that,
backed
and the run
the
scored.
Western Bulldogs, but it doesn't say who he follows. Here we go. It says Prime Minister Scott Morrison even has his own ScoMo jumper. I don't follow any particular
That was
AFL team.
pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
No, I think he's more of an NRL fan, I believe.
Got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Times it nicely.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back, and then the back coming through the ball beautifully.
Yeah, there's no conclusive other than maybe Bulldogs.
No, but
Was
that.
it The Rock that went to a whole?
good
No,
shot,
there was.
four straight.
no,
Yeah,
St.
The
Kilda,
Rock.
I think it was.
The Rock, yeah.
He went to. No, but
Always
there was a
difficult to
celebrity that
focus
went to
after
like a
what
whole
happened
bunch of
last
teams to
ball.
get jumpers.
But you just got to stay positive.
And like every
and
time
believe
they
the
would do a
wicket
press
will come.
conference, like, oh, I love such and such
Super
club, but then
piece
he
of
did it like
timing.
6 clubs.
Well, a
Alright,
lovely
mate,
shot.
chill.
Really good timing.
I tell you what, Tom,
Race to the
Anthony Albanese doesn't know what he wants. One minute he agrees on something, the next minute he doesn't.
Now they can focus on
I
playing
don't even
the
know who
next
that
ball.
is.
John Cena and The Rock have a Collingwood jumper. Yeah,
Merits. Time that.
they sure do.
That was a massive shot. Middle,
remember
and it
when,
flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
No, it wasn't Megan Fox.
Oh,
There was someone.
Miranda Kerr?
Died. I got to have a photo with him.
Well,
Miranda Kerr.
two kinds of leaves in
Yeah, that's
This is
it.
a good
Yeah.
one. Sees the ball sail through.
She had a Collingwood jumper and freaking Swanee died. I think we're taking pictures. I wonder why.
Solid defense.
Mate, she's hot. What do you expect?
Ah, negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna enjoy your day, you might as well enjoy it with Miranda Kerr, that's for sure.
I think she's taken or something.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe.
Yeah,
I saw that. Yeah, Mr. Bean's apparently a Collingwood supporter too. Yeah, but the Rock also has the Giants jumper as well, so that to me is a bit nah, you gotta pick one side. Once you take an AFL jumper, you can't take it back.
Yeah, that's it.
Or if you do take another jumper, you gotta absolutely
Been a
derail
very
the other
risky
jumper.
single. In the end, a
Or you
good
gotta
decision to stay
make it
put.
publicly known that whatever jumper you're dropping, you gotta tell that club to go fuck themselves.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up single.
Like there's
take
one
the
bridge you gotta cross, and once you cross it, you only go back unless if you're burning it on the other side.
Pretty much.
There'll be one run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike.
Because I know Trelaw interviewed him and stuff, and they gave him a jumper. Or maybe they just gave him the jumper, maybe.
Maybe they didn't pick it up.
Probably.
On the shot.
Because I know the Collingwood one happened before the Giants one. Maybe he's just doing it just to take it just out of kindness or respect, but there's so many of those celebrities that do it to like a few teams, and I hate that so much. Like, if you genuinely care about the sport, like go to one sport and like stick with that one team.
Yep.
Sorry, yeah, stick with that one team.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
And then like, yeah, if you ever do
Sometimes
change,
just have
like,
to
at least
stop
make
and
it
admire
public
batting
that,
like that. Gets onto the
you're
front foot
leaving 'cause
early,
you
well
hate that team
timed,
or
and
something
4
or whatever.
runs.
Great shot. Great timing.
My mate thought it was funny for me to wear a Richmond Guernsey, so I did.
That one away.
And I went to a Richmond Fremantle game, and I somehow pulled it off.
Ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
What do you mean? You somehow pulled it off? I would have pulled it off extremely
Right
well.
out of the middle of the
Wouldn't
bat.
have taken a few seconds. Would have pulled it off and threw it in the trash can where it belongs.
50 comes up between these two.
Oh, I couldn't do that to my
They're
best
starting form a really
mate.
strong partnership.
Like, you probably kick my ass for it.
Sandy just
room,
jokes at
got what it deserved.
We're not that serious.
Mind you, if it was a,
Really quickly.
mind you, if it was a bloody, GWS Guernsey, I'll fucking piff that in the bin.
Into the gap. Nice
Shit
shot.
jumper.
That was a mighty win. Really too easy to score runs.
Oh, it's probably got player of the match, I reckon, because I'm performing well. G'day, Ignis. How are you, mate? I'm good, man. Hi, Cooper God 14. How are ya? We've had a few changes in the chats with the like different accounts as well. when I was at school, my teacher made me wear a North Melbourne jumper because they beat Collingwood. Oh god. Oh, congratulations, Ignis, on your channel there, mate. Good on ya. Oh, not too bad, mate. Just having a kick back, relaxed day as well. Um. So yeah, I'll probably stream tomorrow night as well, but I'll see how I go with it as well. Alright. Let's see what we do. Okay, probably play one more Shannon, right? May grab a drink.
That sounds a really good idea at the moment. In fact, I might go do that real quick actually.
Yeah, you'd be better off keeping cool.
Good morning, everyone.
Called it correctly, and they'll opt to bat first.
Peters has the ball in hand and will get us under. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
There was no doubt about that one whatsoever. It was ever so well hit over the boundary rope for 6. The fielder didn't have to move.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
Beautiful
Opened
shot,
the face
4
of the bat
runs.
to find the gap, deliberately so, and managed 4 runs.
Oh, we've had a couple of Collingwood players came to my old school back in 2005. 3 of them.
Good return, back
But
from the
I
deep.
mean, all
Did well
loved it.
just to get it
If
down
I
towards
saw a
third for
Collingwood
some
player
runs.
now, I could talk to them for hours and hours. Hey Nam, how are you, mate?
Absolutely nailed it.
Oh, numbers back.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it really early, and it was dispatched with ease.
Sure is. It's good to have him back. So good. 4 runs again.
Through the covers for 4.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
Really good shot there.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot, stabs the ball away. The fielders had no chance.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Yeah.
Can't get that outside.
He's gonna be special. Hi Twin, how are you, Kev? I really do see something in Craig McRae that I think that will be successful.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Oh, 5 people in the chat. Thank you, guys. Oh, 6. Oh, I've hit a huge number today.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. Well left. There are 2 kinds of leaves in cricket. This is a good one, which sees the ball sail through to the keeper, and not one that's going to...
Also, guys, if you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream as well.
Hit right on the body.
And also, if you can share it in between your family and friends, much appreciated.
Good patient batting in that over.
178, so I'm 22 away from 200 subs.
Staying from the press.
Oh, New Year's something I've got to do. I've got to put Sean's channel link in the chat too.
Alright, I can put the link. Where is it?
I'll do it.
Alright, so, no, I got it. It's already there.
Alright, sweet. Pin message. What did Shannon do? Oh, I put his channel on the link. I'm only gonna... Did I... Yeah, I pinned it. It's all good. Hello, Jose.
Oh, he said he didn't go for Collingwood back then. Who was this?
Ala Draper.
Oh, yeah, because when he sung the song, he just, it was just so happened Collingwood was
really well into the gap
in a
for
game
4.
he just watched. So
Getting
that's
nicely
how it
settled
happened.
at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
What's
Yeah,
going on,
probably.
like, the Nintendo Switch?
The short ball is picked
Yeah,
up.
I don't know why he's
Not the best
ran
delivery,
like
but
that.
a good shot sees them cash in.
No, this is on the PlayStation. I don't know if it... Oh, it should be on Nintendo Switch.
I am pretty sure it is.
You just can't bowl that wide to someone of this skill. That's
Give me
just
a
a
second.
simple square cut through to the boundary. 4 runs.
Edged it.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
You'll be right, Grace. You'll get used to it.
Yeah, great shot through the gap.
Alright.
Should be 2. No, it's gonna be 4.
Really well. A fantastic back foot shot that's raced through the infield and straight to the boundary.
Should I smack this one for Shannon's sake? Actually.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the
Yeah, it
captain
takes
make
its
a
time.
change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
No, it's not. At least on the store, it's not.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Doesn't beat the infield.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Pommy hasn't been in here for a while. I hope he's alright. Must be busy with family.
Oh yeah, he's like
A bit lucky that's just sailed through to the keeper.
8 kid, I think.
Couple, yeah.
Yeah, he'll definitely be in here when he's ready.
Oh,
A bit of shake on the ball.
absolutely love Pommy.
Tail
Really
just a
do.
little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
And Terry.
It's so, like, you know he's a good bloke because he's the only Carlton supporter that's actually likeable. Other than Blue Reward.
Turning down runs that are safe.
Actually, even Blue Reward can kind of, like, and
This
he
will
knows it
take to the
too.
strike.
There'll be times where, like, he'll, what's it called? Like, there'll be times when he'll want to, like, stir the pot a bit. Where Pommy doesn't do that.
Spotted away. Popped
I mean,
into the
those two
vacant
guys,
boundary on the leg side.
Oh, them two are absolute legend. To able to talk to them both,
All the way.
I reckon that means something because like they're about like my age group as well. So I think it's always good to really.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
Oh, Bowen, Jesus.
That's going a long
Oh, that's
way. What a
6.
shot that is.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Oh, I told you to my instant upgraded, yeah.
Good bit of timing there.
For which one?
My
Last
internet.
innings
Told
been
you I got
playing
an upgrade.
Oh yeah,
nicely out
pretty,
there,
yeah, I'm
and
pretty
that
sure
brings
you
up
did.
the half century.
The only thing is that when you're on the Switch, it actually, the network code that's in the Switch is it's really weak.
It was just a
Like,
little
that's-
too small, and it was beautifully
That's
timed.
shit. That's really shit.
Yeah. Like, you can only download at, like, I think it was something like
Strokes it
32
languidly
megabits
away
a
to the
second, which
fence.
is like
A lovely
shit
shot.
all.
Yeah.
Ahead,
Actually, I'll
right
do it
along
right
the
now,
ball,
I'll find
a
out.
Beautiful strike there, down the ground.
6. Give me 6. Give me 6.
Caught. One of the
Actually, I'll check something else as well.
Because it's the hardware that they put in, it's not strong enough to do like a you know, the faster internet speed.
Also, I got 22 views 2 hours ago and 4
Yeah, there you
hours
go,
ago
20
16.
Yeah. 24.6 megabytes, which is 24.6 divided by 8. Yeah, it's about 3 megabytes a second. Which is just piss poor.
Today I'm going to be previewing Perth Fortress versus Melbourne Stars. Yeah, I think I did put that up on my channel. Hi everyone, it's Casper channel. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I will be previewing Collingwood's AFL season.
I really need to finish off Metroid Dread actually. That's something I need to get done.
Actually,
That and then get on to Pokemon.
yeah.
Actually, to be honest, I reckon the Pokemon's actually fallen off a cliff lately, to be honest.
Yeah, I've been playing it, but yeah, it's...
I don't know what it's called, but ever since they did the Gigamax, or whatever it's called, it just hasn't been as fun.
Yeah.
I guess it's just too... No, it's not that it's too complicated, it's too... It went too far in a direction that just doesn't seem natural or normal.
Oh,
It's wide and the ball
forearms.
over it. Brilliant square.
Yeah, I
drive.
think...
Flies away to the boundary. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting.
I want to
With
see...
hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle.
Bit of shape on the way through. Morgan happy just to watch it go by. Well left. Not tempted to play at that one.
Got right in behind it.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
9:41. Jeez. I hate when it's too hot to do anything. 6 people in the chat, thank you guys for watching.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
I might call the next stream New Year's Eve stream.
You know what we could do for a... And
Just through the
guys
shot
in
too
the
early.
chat, let us know. There's a game on PlayStation. Maybe we can do like a stream where we play like a or something.
Doesn't beat Ian Field.
How much is it?
Just a little early on that occasion.
The over ends with no change to the
I
scoring.
can't know.
Oh, it is too. Oh, it's a full game. You know he's coming to Playlink. Do you have to pay for it? Oh, it's 2016, so you may... $14.95, or you can try the free demo. What? Hi Mike, how are you, mate?
After some superb bowling, it looks tough to find ways of getting the ball away.
You guys have been great tonight. There's been no trouble whatsoever. I always appreciate this.
With exquisite timing.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it really early, and it was dispatched with ease.
Yeah, it's going at 3 megabytes a second for a demo, which is crap.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
4 runs.
That's
As
a
soon
very
as I
difficult
hear
shot to
that.
get right, straight back at the bowler with a lot of
Oh
pace.
Shannon, I hope you're happy.
No chance.
I do want to start playing the Ashes as well and the 2020 Big Bash. Catch up on that one.
Managed to find the gap beautifully. Not going to waste that opportunity as they head towards the 90s.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
So do you guys want to see
First wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is...
oh pardon me.
What was that?
Would you like to see, I was gonna ask chat, would you like to see what do you call it?
You know.
What was I gonna say?
Good shot.
You guys want to see more FIFA streams, or you want to see more Cricket 22 streams, or Ava streams?
Do they go full?
Because we are getting towards the stage where the women's are coming up, so I don't know if I should do more AFLW content.
I'd say cricket for
Gets onto the
now.
back foot quickly, and that's just
Because you do
slow.
want to, because I mean the game
Fine
is fairly
display
new
of
at the moment,
wrist
so you want
and
to capitalise
forearm,
on that, but
working
then
together to pull this away.
move on to AFL after. Like I've just got no interest for FIFA, to be honest.
Power and precision in that shot.
This is
Hi,
where they
call
can
me
be
Dom.
so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Okay, what do you want me to call ya?
I think he's saying to call him Don't. So his name is Don't. That's what I'm assuming.
Oh, it's one of the new accounts. Call me Don't. Is this... Oh, it seems legit. I'm not gonna time him out. Oh wait.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump.
Then what do you want me to call you, buddy?
Into the gap. Nice shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
I didn't say that. Then I say, what do you want me to call
Nicely
you?
played.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end.
James, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Wait, nicely taken.
Is that a... What should I do with that account? I think I should just... I'll check if it's... Well, mate, well, what should I call you? Because you're not telling me what you want me to call you. So it's either I call you your name on YouTube. Yeah.
I think it's a troll account. Try not to take it too seriously. Or is it Don't?
I think.
Alright, Wolf. Your official name is now Don't, so I hope you're happy.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries in 2 balls. 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 2
You reckon?
Yeah, just call him Don't.
Don't.
That's what he's saying. Don't.
What's that? You're mad or not?
I think I know what's going to happen here, and I'm ready for it if he does. Yeah.
Yeah, knew it was.
Jeez, you guys are starting to get pretty predictable at this point.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Oh, absolutely, it's getting predictable.
Too full, got what it deserved.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
As long as you guys are civil and behaving, then we don't need to do anything.
Lee's from the university end.
Yeah, well, if you behave yourself, don't, then
Doesn't beat the infield.
I won't do nothing to you. But if you do, I kick you out.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Well, we had myself, Graz 10. I think that's about it.
Just can't seem to get
Wait,
the
who
ball
are you
away. That's the
racing
third
to?
dot.
200?
Graz was not far behind me. He was like on 150 odd. We had used 110.
Couldn't get it through the
And it was,
field.
I think there was somebody
Just turned the
else.
shot too early.
It's not really racing, it's just that, you know,
Is
trying
this,
to-
is this friendly banded being?
yeah, pretty much.
I don't think I was in that, but
No.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
But I mean, probably at some point I probably would have brought it up anyway, even if I did get 200.
Oh, I still bring it up.
Out! What a catch!
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face.
Oh, what were you saying before about, like, you can search up people's channels and stuff, so it's going to make it easier to see the trolls?
Okay, so for example, if you click on the name and the comment, now it says here go to channel, replace pin message, report, remove, put in timeout, hide them, or add moderator.
All I got is report, remove, timeout, and hide. Unless if, no. Maybe I gotta do it on my phone, maybe?
Potentially. I don't know why it doesn't come up on there.
Though, to see a batter of this caliber miss out twice. They picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Now it was just be
That was a
banter
very
upon me.
risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front
But
foot
how many
and found
subs
the
does
space
Bonnie
to
have?
get that one to the boundary.
1,800.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Wait, so it was a race for you to get to 200 and for what, for him to get to 2,000, was it?
No, because we had Graz that was
Good piece of fielding.
on less than 200, so he was only behind me. It was on like 150 or something. 152, I'm on 178.
Yeah, too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
can you see on your phone on what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up now.
Oh yeah, you're on 158. Sorry, my bad, Graz.
No, it just says report and block. Actually, no, maybe
with the
it's...
throw back from the
Yeah,
deep.
report removed time
Exquisitely
and
done on the
hide.
front foot. A
Maybe
gorgeous
it's
looking
only the
drive.
channel
Could have been
owner
worth
can
more.
only do that, maybe. So
Yeah,
when
because I
stream, make
couldn't
sure
do that on what's his name, on Cardi's stream.
Misses everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yeah, because that's what Pong was saying. Yeah.
No shot offered.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because if you were streaming, only you could do that. Because I wouldn't be able to do that.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Just can't seem to get the ball away.
Well, I've been stuck on 168, 170 for a while, and then I went up a couple subs.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Yeah, I'm 22 away.
A lovely shorter ball. Just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
Yeah, at least.
Finds the edge. A couple on offer here.
That shot sees them getting their innings started.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs.
Is this the second innings? Yeah.
Wait, so what's going on?
Oh, hang on.
Alright. Kevin reckons that you will beat Graz to 200 by 5 subs.
Graz will have
He's about to come in and
195.
get
That's
like
his
90
tip.
subs in the next like 2 days. I mean, it's not gonna happen.
Oh, well. I've been making streams the last couple days as content. Well, today and yesterday. Did I went out yesterday? I mean, then if I get 200 subscribers, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put up on the date that I got to 200 subscribers.
Good piece of field.
You watch.
To stop some runs.
Because the 100 mark, like, people don't put down the 100 subscribers. It's mainly the big ones. The 100, I don't know when I got that.
Good catch.
So, I think with that as well. And I think, from memory, hold on guys. Did I gain an extra sub? I might have to check. No. Oh, could be. No.
Yeah, could you just imagine if like you guys are both on 195 and then I just come over the top 200 subs?
I choked the lead.
Just come from out of nowhere. But even Kevin's saying, imagine that happens.
Oh yeah.
That'd be a plot twist and no one saw coming. Come on. We got 5 people watching. Anyway. Well, how many subs you're on? 178.
Yep.
No, I'd have to get pretty lucky for that to happen, to be fair. And I'd have to start making videos too, for sure.
Lovely bowling.
Yeah.
And I think I'm probably a good, like, I was actually supposed to be doing something before, but I'm just waiting on, waiting for something to happen, but...
Fantastic.
Yeah. If I post, so the next video I post, I'll just have 205 subs. You're generous. So I'll post one video and I'll just get another, what, 95 subs out of that.
Mate, if I posted up another video, I probably wouldn't get any subs. To be honest.
Well, I'm going, even without making any videos, I'm probably going up like 2 subs a week, maybe.
At least that.
So I'm still getting some subs here and there. I just need my schedule to die down a little bit and just to have my time freed up a bit. Might stick to me more like recordings instead of streams, because at least I can get a video out within a few minutes. So if I do like a 10-minute video, I could probably get it out within 20-30 minutes. But just depends on the what's it called? It'll depend on the rendering time, and then
Oh, you coward.
yeah, it would depend on the rendering time and and when you post upload and stuff. What's my tip? By the time Kev gets 200, I mean, best case scenario is I get to 140. Because you got, what, 20, so I don't think I'll double that.
Num says me 200, 196 crash, Sean 10. What?
But then again, the fact that I am likable at the moment, big numbers is working alright. But the fact that, I don't know, at least if you guys like me, I guess I've got a better chance then.
Yeah, that's it.
Make sure to share out my channel to all your mates then. I just need to, once I get a good flow going of just content, and figure out what direction I want to go in. Because at the moment, I'm really not feeling cricket this year, to be honest. Being a Renegade supporter, it's been pretty depressing, to be fair.
I love you too, Num. I love you too, mate.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious it was a joke.
I
But,
knew it
like,
was.
There was no doubt about that one.
Yeah, that's why I keep posting on Twitter and that.
The fielder didn't have to move.
To be honest, I don't.
You shouldn't be too worried about that last ball.
I'm just so. I know, I'm so annoyed and just frustrated as a Renegades fan at this point. And it's like a lot of it has, or some of it has to do with the Renegades,
It was just a
but then
little
some
bit
of it
too
has to
full
do with
and
Pretty
beautiful
Victoria,
timing.
and then like a whole
End
bunch
of
of
the
other
over,
stuff too.
30
It's
off
just
it.
like,
Australia are
but at the end of the day, Pretty Victoria screwed us pretty big on what they did in, how long ago was it? 3 years ago now?
Yeah, 2018.
There'll be one run here for them.
Got to boundary.
I thought,
Literally got a ton of premiership
I
games,
did
so-
think that we would lose to the Scorchers tonight.
Oh, Scorchers are in such good form.
Flew away
Like,
with
it's
pace.
ridiculous.
Brilliant timing.
I mean, the fact that we got as close as we did was a miracle.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
To win by 1 run, geez, that's generous. That's, I don't think that you would have.
That's an unbelievable shot.
I mean, you'd have to get Mitch,
It was helped
Mitch
up
Marsh,
and over.
jeez.
Far too short. A batter
You'd
of
have to
this
get
caliber
Mitch
needs
Marsh
no
out pretty
second
cheaply for
invitation.
that to happen. Yeah, what happened to our Indian dude though? Does anyone know what happened to him?
I have no idea. I haven't seen him in a while.
Because if there's anything we need it back. And I know he came the same day Topley did, so either he's completely injured or he's just completely bailed and did.
Yeah, Marsh has been good.
Smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Oh, is Andre Russell not playing anymore? Oh,
Good
jeez,
shot. A beauty.
that's going to make it a bit harder then.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it
Why
was
couldn't we have
dispatched
Andre
for the ball.
Russell?
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Pulled away very firmly than ever
Right.
before.
It was a lovely a great shot, a glorious shot actually to get
Like,
back
that's
in
the other
play
thing
like
too, like,
Questions will begin to be asked.
I'm trying to
Should
think
the
what
captain
was,
make a
and
change?
I don't,
A big over that
all
one.
due
Too
respect, like,
many
I
loose
love
deliveries.
Mohammed
Saw that early.
Abi, and I don't want
No
to give him any
one's catching that.
criticism
Great shot.
at all, because
That
he has
really
been
was
a
an
massive...
impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
Do you like Boyce
Well,
Marsh?
I know Marsh is
Do
injured.
they
Marsh
go
is
full? Do
injured.
they go short?
Boyce
Lots of
just
contact
hasn't been on the
boundary.
face of the earth for the last 2 years, and I don't know why. And then, yeah, Umar
Drives it
Chan.
into the covers.
I
Fielders,
don't know what's
no
happened with him
chance.
either. I don't. Maybe they're doing a front end, back end
Still
thing,
needed to
so
be put
maybe
away though.
someone's going to go
What a lovely shot to get the
from the
boundary.
front end.
Tried
Maybe
something
Topley
different
might
on
go
the last
because
ball.
England
The
might be
captain
playing a
shouldn't
one-day
mind
game,
that.
and
They
he
get it
might
right.
play
Don't.
like
Just
that
get
with
the
England.
Very sweet off the
Or
bat.
don't.
4 all the way.
No,
A
his
textbook
name's
good
Don't.
shot.
He's
Any
he
Don't.
youngsters
made his
watching
bed and he's
need
going
to
to line
look
it
at
now.
this.
It's
The
Don't.
power and control.
Hey,
and
Don't,
the shot.
how you feeling?
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
They're supposed to get Russell and Joe Ross.
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end,
Yeah.
a good decision by the batters.
I've been hearing about
This match
Reed
is getting
Crouch. Is he
unbelievably
like? Is that?
exciting, and the crowd have joined the party.
I don't know much
Really
about
noisy
him,
in the
but I've
ground.
heard. I've been hearing a few things that
Nicely
he's
played.
alright.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4
Don't
runs
touch
all
that.
the way.
Hmm?
He said, don't touch that.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. Difficult
Okay,
to
so
get
it's
yourself
don't.
thinking here.
Oh well.
Okay, we need to finalise
Nice
this
shot.
name before we all get confused.
Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and brings up the half century.
Are you working with somebody
And
or
the
you
City end.
using this as a fake account?
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early, quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
You do know that there's apostrophe that has to go in between the and then the T.
Yeah, that's right.
Because otherwise, if you don't do that, it's actually done.
Played through the leg side off the back foot.
Hilton Cartwright has been a weapon this season. Yeah, he has been.
The century comes up, and this has been a really well-controlled innings.
Yeah, that's why the Renegades games, I really haven't seen many more
That's for
games.
sure.
Oh, I didn't even watch the
Head over the
last one,
ball,
and I heard
great
freaking,
shot, that's
what's his
racing
name,
away.
definitely got
What a
127.
lovely
He
shot.
always
Really
kills
good
us.
timing. Out of the
Every,
middle,
every time he
raced to the
plays
boundary.
us.
Have you
And
been
the
to
last
some of
one
these
was-
games or not yet?
I was very close in going
Great
to
shot
some,
through the
but
gap.
some things happened that
The
got in the
fielder could
way.
only
I also
pick
able
that
to
up
watch
off
it,
the boundary rope.
but
Punched that away through the covers
we had
with
the change of
exquisite
plans
timing.
instead of going, we just stayed in instead.
Fair enough.
For reasons I'd rather not get into.
Oh, that's it. 6.
And
That's a
over for
6.
That's the positive option.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary.
Oh, God. Stay awake.
Really good shot there.
Yeah, it was the coaching staff.
Can I also get something else off
No,
my
it
chest?
was the coach now.
Why-
What a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling.
Yeah, go on.
Still got to hit them. Mid-check
Apparently it was the coach at first, and apparently it was the second one that was player. Anyway,
on the cathedral end.
even though we have some very, very good bowlers, I have no idea why we're giving Sutherland and is it Presswich? Why are we bowling them every game?
I have no
Because
idea.
I don't know why, but they keep just bowling half
Couple on
bowlers.
offer here.
Like, am I the only one like seeing this whenever the Renegades play?
The crowd are really getting
Like
quite
even my
rough.
Presswich went for
It's gonna
nearly
be
like
difficult
20
to
and over.
focus down in the middle with this amount of noise.
Like it's getting ridiculous. Like it's getting
Great
so
shot.
ridiculous.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4.
It does get to that stage as well.
There's like
Root, I don't think you'd be too happy with the
Like,
bowler at the moment.
our talent base across the board is so frustrating because we either have guys that are extremely good or we have guys that are either young or extremely bad, and we don't have anyone in between.
Oh yeah, that's why we play each other on Monday. Stars and the Renegades.
Nah, we'll probably pull something out of our arse and we'll probably get the win on Monday for some reason.
Got their head right
Stars
in
are
line
known to
the
choke,
ball.
so
Beautiful strike there,
what
down
better
the
way to
ground.
choke against the Renegades?
Always
They're
difficult.
going
Then again, the Renegades have choked before.
But you just gotta stay positive and believe.
What, the Renegades have choked?
Yep.
Pick that
Well,
well.
when it mattered, we
That's
didn't.
on its way to the boundary.
It drifted onto the onside, helped into the gap, and down to the boundary.
Actually, how cool was Madison's knock the other day? When he got, what
Need to
was it,
keep
like
it simple.
67
Line and
off
length,
about
a
40
roundabout off stump.
That's still pretty
I was,
decent.
I was really happy to see that because I think I might have mentioned it last time I was here,
Huge
like how
shot. That's a
Madison was just
massive
really
shot.
like,
Just incredible.
you could just watch him bat and he was just shaking out of his mind. He was like so nervous,
Keeps going.
where like I kind of felt bad like criticising, like it was honestly that bad. And then when he batted the second time around, he wasn't nervous or shaking. I'm like, oh, this is a bit different. And then yeah, you got like 67 or 41. I'm like, oh, okay, well,
Says thank
once he
you.
believes in himself and he has a bit of confidence, like he's actually a pretty good player. Which I always knew he was a good player.
Sharp, textbook pull shot.
Has Bo Webster done anything this season?
Oh, I think he's done alright.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot
Yeah,
ball
but
to
Harris
slow things down.
Harris should have been dropped for
Oh,
his
I'd love
form.
Harris to get dropped because then he
Good
can actually
looking
play
shot,
for the Renegades.
back into position easily and timed it beautifully.
Like,
A lovely shot off the back foot.
yeah, he had like one good innings where he did alright, but then the rest was shit.
You know he actually top scored. Yes, your top scored was what, 70, 80 maybe?
Too good.
Yeah, but wasn't that the first innings?
It made a thud out of the middle. Slammed through the leg side
Think so.
for 4.
Not sure. I know he got 78 at one point. Probably get some another like 2-3
Misses
weeks.
that for 4. A bit of
Another
West
2-3
Indian
games,
flair
so.
to that.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot.
I think we only batted.
To the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last.
Because I think we only have to bat. I think.
Actually, here's the question: with Harris,
Really
do you
good
think
stroke.
he'll
There's
play better
pretty good
now
bouncer,
that the series
very
is
quickly
on
into
the line,
position.
or do you think he'll
Got
still
it
feel
away
the pressure?
brilliantly. Just a flick
For
of the
who,
wrist
Harris?
at the very end.
Yeah.
I think he might feel the pressure.
No. Have you seen our batting lineup? Are you serious? I will go and play for the Renegades. We are that damn desperate.
That was a very well
Harris
timed
is not
shot
that
off the
bad.
foot, saw it really early, and it was dispatched with ease.
Like, our batting lineup is atrocious. I can't believe you rate our batting lineup.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Like, other than Finch,
Really hard not to get caught up.
Manson on a good day,
They're loving every minute of this game.
and Mackenzie Harvey.
Good shot.
Is there anyone else that's a good bat?
Onto the front foot early,
No.
placed it perfectly.
Well, I guess Harvey's had a good the last 2
None
games.
likes Finch, but he's getting old.
150. It's been a very,
Yeah, exactly,
very
right.
good innings.
How old is Finch? From memory?
He's in his
Got all of it,
30s
and
for
for
sure.
6.
Old, my
Managed to get
guess.
onto
What
the
about
early,
Harper?
Just incredible power to loft that one
Oh,
over.
Harper's young as hell.
I don't mind Harper.
35, 36 in November. So he's a fresh 35.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Good balance, really good balance.
He only plays
Way to
one days
stay
in
on top of the
2020s,
ball.
yeah? He doesn't play Test
They
cricket.
shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. Step as a bowler
He
to
can,
get
he's
the
just not
batter
selected.
playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot,
Harper's
the
25.
reward will eventually come.
Good running. Just
And the other
finding
thing
gap
too,
that
as much as I
allows the
love
rotation
Fraser
to strike.
McGurk, he's just too young to be
Pressure
playing
on the bowlers.
21 runs added in that over.
And mind you, like, I really like the kid, like, he's so... You want to get around him so bad, but, like,
2 for
I don't know, he's
what
just...
he deserved.
He's a kid that's going to be ready,
There was
but
minimal
he's going to be
follow-through,
ready in
just
3
great
years.
timing to punch it
Yeah.
to the field for 4.
That last ball isn't
And
something
even
you
like
want to
people were
see
even
repeat
saying,
of.
oh, but you know,
Don't
he's
want
got,
to be giving
like,
easy runs away.
he's doing similar things to what Maxwell was doing, blah, blah, blah. It's like,
Hits that well
okay, yeah,
onto the
I see
back
it,
foot
like,
and
but
cracks
he's
it
not doing
away.
it now, like, why are you going to play a tournament and have someone that's going to be ready in 3 years?
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Like, I mean, I understand it, but at the same time, I don't, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
I
I'll
mean, you
be...
got to look to the future at some point, but like, if Mackenzie, not Mackenzie Harvey, if Fraser McGurk's in your team, then you are not winning the majority of your games. Because that kid is, as much as I love him, he's just not ready.
Like to see
I
their
get
team
frustration about
top.
Stoners.
You've got to make them play on your terms.
I get very frustrated in him. He's had one good innings and all of a sudden he's gone shit.
It was in the air for a long
Well, I
time,
can
but
combat
bounced
as
just
well.
inside the
I
rope.
like him. Stoners on his day he can bat well, but he's
Good
not.
batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
The thing is that Fraser McGurk is very confident, and to a lot of people, if someone is confident and then they are perceived to be overconfident, then it's a very big turn off. Especially, I feel, especially for Australians, when you see someone that's overconfident, it's a massive turn off. Like, as Australians, we always like people that are like hard workers, like the blue collars of the world. And because Fraser McGurk has been here for 5 minutes and has done a few amazing things, but overall he's been really
Didn't even
inconsistent.
try
That's the
and
type of
keep this
player
one
where
down.
Josh Phillips,
Australians, as
Philippines,
in
the next
general
next
sense,
Up and over the boundary.
they find it really hard. Like I feel it's just Australians in general find it really hard to back
Just
those
the
types of
length
people.
slightly to be just a little
I mean, obviously, as I was saying before, like how the commentators were saying, hey, Renegades fans, you know, you will be getting a Nick Maxwell in the future, sort of thing. But then at the same time, that's what Maxwell is. He's a guy that not only like you care for one day, but then the next day you want to trade him for, you know, peanuts the day after when he doesn't do well.
push nicely into
Like,
the covers. Might go all the way.
He's just. But then, like, Maxwell's, like, ready to go, he's, you know, already an established player, like, Fraser McGurk's, like, 18, I think, 19. Shall let me look it up. Actually, no, it can't be 18.
Got hold of it.
Because if he's 18, then he
bouncer,
would have been
enough
17 last
control
year.
to get it away.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Josh Phillips, the next Steve
19,
Smith.
there
Do
you
you agree with Tom?
Yeah, pretty spot on.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Over pitch. Help to the
11th
boundary.
of April. So April.
Why do you think we don't give these guys a chance? Do you think it's because it's BBL form doesn't matter?
Nah, it's just stability. It's you can't. You gotta have a settled list for you to win games. And even though that there are guys that are talented enough and probably deserve a spot, it's
End of the over.
for players to be dropped. They either have to be injured or they have to have bad form for a good 4, 5, 6 games. And when you have series that maybe go for 8, it's really hard to
That one had all
get your
the
spot in, and then once you do get your
elegance of his
spot, like, you
batter
just have to go
at their
straight
best.
away.
Driven
Like, you
perfectly
can't
down
just,
the ground for 4.
you really just can't have a bad game once you get in. And
Yeah.
even then, once that player, like once that said player gets injured and then is healed,
Now they can
then
focus on
regardless of
playing
what
the
your
next
form is,
ball
like you just go
on
back
its
to
merit.
back to the line sort of, or back to the end of the line sort of thing.
No pressure as they've found a gap.
Yeah, but you're only saying that, Tom, because you only just played the Renegades. He always does good against the Renegades.
Just pushed it away behind
Watch him
square.
next game, and I guarantee he'll score less than 20.
Didn't get all of it.
And
Couldn't
then
get
you'll
the
figure
timing
out why
quite
he's
right
not
on
in
a
the
very
Australian
full
team.
delivery.
Because he's
Because
not
if he was
consistent
making-
enough.
Because if he's making 127 as well, not as an average, but you know, in the area of 127 most games, you know where he would be playing for Australia, because he ain't going to be playing for Hobart. There's a reason why he's playing for Hobart at the moment, because he's just not consistent enough with his higher scores. And I can guarantee you, next game he plays less than 20.
Tucked it nicely into the gap.
Mark
Pick
my
up
words.
single, red tape the strike.
Oh, it'll probably go out for less than 10, but I would take a guess to be less than 20. Just trying to give myself a little bit of breathing space. Just when you guys come in and go,
That's
oh,
the
but he
best
scored
answer
12.
to any short ball. Get onto the back foot and
Still
throw
a
it
shit
away
score.
for 4.
End of the
Yeah,
over.
but since then, Stoinis has been shit. Apart from his big score. Like, he's not consistent enough.
It's not that Stoinis is shit. Stoinis is similar to how Sean March was a couple of years ago when he was playing for Australia. He would look amazing, get to about 30, 40, and then just go out. Like,
But then when Stoinis is injured, then you shouldn't be playing him. I'm sorry, but you get someone else in who's going
yeah,
to do it.
I hate that excuse.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Would we be saying
Like,
that
we're
that
literally
was...
trying to go out of our way to look after the players. And yeah, granted you can play through pain, but if you're out on the field, there's no excuses.
Yeah, but when
If
you
you take the
play...
risk, yeah, if you take the risk,
Put away.
you got to take on the risk. If that makes
Yeah,
any sense.
if you're injured, you gotta play like that doesn't bother you, because
This has been
you're
a
playing the Big Bash.
demonstration
You
of
should,
high-class
you know,
rugby.
you're 100%.
Marvellous.
Oh yeah, Peter Neville's playing for Melbourne Stars. Because he played, what, first game of the season, and I saw him in green, and it was the most weirdest thing I've ever seen. Just seeing him in green is so weird to me, and I don't know why, but...
I'd rather have Peter Neville than Marcus Stoinis if he's injured. And I think that's a fair
I mean,
comparison.
it depends how injured he is,
Timed
to
perfectly
be
and
fair.
placed into the gap.
I mean, if he's just carrying a niggle, then I'd rather Stoinis, but if it's like, if he's like done a hamstring, like, nah, put Neville in. And Neville's not that bad of a bat, and he can also keep for you as well. If you
Yeah,
need a
that's
keeper.
it.
So if a keeper goes down, at least you know you've got a
Brilliant
backup.
over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Broad back on.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Do you miss Webster? Num was asking you.
Do I miss him? Probably yeah, because we're missing a bat, but at the same time, I haven't seen him post any decent scores, so yeah, probably am missing him, but I'm not
Confident appeal.
annoyed by the choice, because I think for me, Madison has done more than what Webster's done, so.
Also, I'm proud of Clark as well.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Joe Clark, he's the one that batted good the other night.
The first wicket's down. Back to the pavilion and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
What's that, sorry?
Joe Clark from the Stars, he batted really well. I'm so proud that he actually performed well, because I get nervous when he's batting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Who's this you get nervous with when who's batting?
Joe Clark, one that plays for the Melbourne Stars.
If he's an international player, he should be performing.
Gets onto the
There
back
should
foot
be no
quickly, and
excuses.
that's just flown.
Short and crunched away. Only had to ease back onto the back foot and put it away.
Was he injured going into the tournament, or was he injured in the tournament?
Massive edge. It misses everyone, and that's
I'm not too
racing
sure.
away. End of the over.
Because if he got injured going into the tournament, then that's poor planning by the Stars.
Oh, it's during the Heat game. Oh, okay.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
What's the one that
That was a beautiful shot.
Tom
Rocks
put in the
onto the back
chat?
foot, stabs the
Let's
ball
check
away.
that out.
The fielders had no chance.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Got to accept it and move on. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book.
If
They should be rotating
strikers
the
had Carey and Travis Head, would they be top two, you reckon? Oh, for sure they would be. They're a very good team when they get
That one
going.
all the way up toward the grandstand for four, driven away nicely.
I've had 5 people in the chat, guys. You guys have been terrific.
I'm just gonna
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all
head
the
on to
way.
the toilet real quick.
The short ball
Yeah,
was
go
picked
for
up
it.
early, not the best delivery, but it was certainly a very good shot to dispatch him.
Pulled away very firmly, and that'll be
Num.
Well pulled that shot. Nicely played.
You're my
He
favourite
was
boy.
runs
You're my
all the way.
favourite. Actually, I wonder if I did subscribe to your channel.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yeah, I did. So good.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. That's the over. Australia are 1 for 300.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
And the City
Oh,
end.
like for sure.
Saw that
4
early.
runs
No
as
one's
soon as he
catching
hit
Great
that.
shot.
It was short and wide, not much invitation needed, and picked off very easily. Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
They don't like me.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Quick onto that in the infield.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
8 runs added in that over. Australia are 1 for 339. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Cathedral end.
Actually, I'll bring this up to Sean's attention as well.
Nicely played.
Do you think they should bring the Big Bash? Speaking of the devil, here he is.
Boundary off the last ball.
I reckon it would be a good idea. I don't know how you feel, Sean. Would you have the Big Bash from October to December after the footy season or not?
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Great shot through the gap.
Came forward onto the front foot and easy.
Do you think there should be the Big Bash should start from October to December after the footy season? So it makes it fairer for each side having a full team to choose from or not?
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Probably towards the end, because you normally have all your test matches
with the
early on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have it at the back end. I'd have it February, March.
Yeah, because you know not many teams will play on MCG anyway,
Really good boundary.
and in Geelong as well, unless if.
Australia are 1.
Yeah, but with the pre-season games, I always do it locally, so yeah, you're right on that.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
I'm gone.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with
Alright,
that.
I'm gonna head off.
Alright.
I'll obviously see you guys when I see you, but yeah, obviously I'll try and get back as soon as I can, but yeah, it's unclear when that'll be, but whenever that is, or whenever I get some spare time, you're welcome, I'll make sure to do that.
Yeah, and whenever you're streaming, I'll join in on yours as well, whenever you can. Alright.
Always difficult to focus after what happened.
Oh, no, I'm just putting in.
But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Heaved away off the back foot, sweetly timed.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Alright, we're good.
What a lovely shot. Really
Alright,
good
we'll
timing.
head off and I'll see you guys another day.
Alright, good night, mate.
Yeah, make sure to make sure to share both of our channels, guys, and yeah, if you
Crowd are really getting
at
quite
least any
rocked.
Collingwood supporters that
It's
you
gonna be
know,
difficult to
any
focus
people
down
that
the
are into
middle
their
with this
cricket,
amount of
basketball,
noise.
or even video games, make sure to shout our channels out to
Strong
all
appeal.
your mates and friends and family, and yeah, let's just see where it all goes, and we'll go from there.
Well, that's it.
Alright, see you guys.
Alright, see you, mate.
All good, mate.
4 runs in fine
4
style
runs
off the
as
front
soon as I
foot.
hit that.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautiful.
Oh, I'm getting that party chat too. Now, I'm hoping my internet doesn't kick me out.
Beautifully timed.
Alright, let's see, dry.
Waiting.
2 hours of streaming, wow, that's 4 hours already. That I've done today.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Nice shot.
That's
Jumped on
4.
the shorter delivery and hooked it away. Should get 4.
Still needed to be put away. Short, in the zone, dealt with in some style.
Root, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Waiting.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Now, can we do one more bowl? Oh, that's wide.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Alright, for you guys in the chat. That's,
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
that's clearly a wide. And
On the
4
drive, beats
runs.
the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
Opened the
Alright,
first
so
back to
if
find
you
it.
guys got any
Deliberately
questions
so,
for me,
and managed 4
please,
runs.
quite happily to answer. If you want my opinion on something, I can give it to you guys as well.
It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
That's going to be end of the over,
Australia
so
for 308.
I might
I
do
must be the host.
one more.
Am I the host, am I?
No. Oh, I'm here.
Oh. Well, I was got my name to be yours again, okay?
Yeah, well, I did.
Nicely
Oh,
played.
mine,
4
if
runs all the way.
if
Yeah.
Tash wants to join.
That last ball isn't
So
Yeah.
to see a repeat
I might
of.
do one more over of this, and I might go back to my career maybe,
Yeah.
and then I might just what's the time? 10:39. Depending on how long I've got, I might end it and just go on 2K20 for a bit, and probably that might be it really. Good shot. Depends on how many people that's on here, of course. If there's not many, then I might end it earlier. If I still have
Yeah.
about 3 or 4 viewers or something, I might keep going.
Yeah.
Pulls it away. Is it 6 or is it 4? 1 down to 4.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and punches the ball away. fielders had no chance.
No, that's not out.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. Difficult to hear yourself think in here.
So, let's see. He goes for it, and it's a massive hit. It is a 6.
Great work from these two, really strong batting. They've looked really comfortable.
So, let's see what we can do. No, got back.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
All 4 people in the chat, you guys have been great tonight. Now it's back to 2. So I'll stream for about another 5 or 10 minutes after, well, when this over finishes.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
And then four runs.
Really well played. Short, wide, and climbed into it.
What is it that you said? Oh, that.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Other throws, it will be 2. We do come back for the second as well because of that. So now 2 for 413. Might try and make 500 or something.
So quick to put it away. Beautifully done.
In the end, a very simple shot. Lets the ball come onto the bat, cuts it away for 4.
10 runs added there. Australia are 2 for 470. Woke with the ball in hand again. Good bit of timing there.
Cut shot beautifully. It's 4
Just
runs.
need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little
So
bit
now
of
I've got
work, but
no one in
brilliantly
the
put away.
chat. I might wait to see if there's anyone else that does come on. A drop catch. There's room on me for me to hit on the onside, but he's not going to give me that. But he gives me the offside, and it's easy for me to hit for 4.
Head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
So I can't really do much about this one.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Alright guys, 2 more balls left off the over. I'll see if I can get a triple 100.
The fielder could
4
pick
runs.
that up off the boundary rope. Punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
300 and I'll end this game. I might do my career.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch.
Alright, so let's see. I end it. It doesn't look like there's much people watching at all. Let's check how many likes I've had. I might just check something. Four likes. You guys have been terrific. Should I do my career? How much more do I have? I'll leave it 340. Like, yeah, I do have one person in the chat. Hey Graz, how are you, mate?
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Actually, I'll see if I can.
A bit lucky, that's just sailed.
I'll see if I can do game chat.
It's the keeper.
Oh no, this was alright.
Burton did very nice.
Tucked it nicely into the... Well left. There are two kinds of leaves in cricket. This is a good one, which sees the ball sail through to the keeper, and not one that's going to rattle the stumps.
Keogh has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Quick onto that in the infield.
It's Eminem.
Yeah, no. See what I can do.
Oops, that's wrong.
Oh, shit.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
I'm going to, let's see.
Oops.
Good running. It needed to be...
Let's see what I can do.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little...
So I might get to about 400 in front.
This is everything. Oh, nice one.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there. No interest in that one from the batter. Hall will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Wait there.
Yeah. Oh, should have probably smacked that.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
So, yeah, it's nearly 11 o'clock.
Power and precision in that shot.
You alright?
Zimmerman, don't think.
Oh, they Bucky on Scare Heavy, and Bucky put him and Sandwich together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Got hit to the boundary
I
last
was
ball
watching that.
and comes back with a dot.
Doesn't want to bowl it there.
4 runs. As soon as I hit that, well, I am on a rampage of nearly double 100 in this game.
But you just gotta stay positive and believe the wicket will come. That's great fielding. That ball's flying. No pressure. They found the gap.
Manipulating the field.
Alright guys, I might end the stream in one more over. I think there's about 20 hours left in this one.
Great shot through the gap.
Good return, back from the deep.
So I'll end it after this over, and I might just jump on 2K20.
Great timing.
And that's
right off
4
the
as
knees of the
well.
bat.
That's pretty
You can see
impressive.
by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
2 more 6s.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
If I get to 200, I might end it on 200, but if I don't, I'll keep
Huge
going.
shot.
And that's
That's a
6
massive
and
shot.
a
Just
bit.
incredible.
Just
That
a
was
little
just
bit of run
huge.
given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
194, and that just telling you on what I can do when I just cream it. And there it is, the double 100. So back-to-back 6s.
This has been a demonstration of high-class batting. 200 runs, marvellous.
Doesn't beat the infield.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
We'll finish the over. Now I do have the person on mute because of the music, but
Couldn't get it through the field. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
alright guys, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. If you haven't shared it, please share my videos as well. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel as well for more future content and ultimate greatness as well. You know, I know Sean's been busy lately, but it's good to see him come on twice in the streams today. But yeah, there's more videos coming out soon as well. It's hit the heat of the weather as well. I try not to make videos when it's going to be hot, so I'll try and make them in advance or something. Definitely keep an eye out on it. But look, thank you very much for the support. It means a lot. And until then, like, comment, share, and subscribe for more future content. Bye for now, guys.